And it's Rice. Martinelli. Havertz. Now it's Haaland. Spread it left.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Havertz! Missed by a fraction. Bernardo Silva, spread out to the left. Here's Doku. O'Reilly. Now it's Haaland. And he's in on goal. Bernardo Silva. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Lewis Skelly. Martinelli. Havertz. Haaland.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that.
Oh, nice. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Madueke. For Martinelli. Out towards the flank. Lofted in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Doku. Cherki. Doku. And it's Nunez. Rodri. And Gehi. Shifted it to the flank. Doku. Here comes the cross. Against the crossbar. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get a great connection, and yet that proves to be the problem. It was too good to go in.
That's an imaginative pass. Kusanov clears it away. Gehi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Bernardo Silva. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Doku. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Gyökeres. And it's Rice. Semenyo wins the duel this time. Semenyo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodri. O'Reilly. Doku. Now O'Reilly. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Madueke. It's a promising position. It's a pretty loose pass. O'Reilly. Now it's Doku. He's found a way through. O'Reilly. Cherki. Now it's Cement. He's having a pop! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Martinelli. To Havertz. Doku. Bernardo Silva. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Madueke. To Havertz. Well read, nice interception. And that's going wide left. Added Subimendi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to play it through. Now it's Doku. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that looks a decent ball. It's out for a goal kick. White. Madueke. Saliba. And here's Havertz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bernardo Silva. Rodri. That has been slung wide. Gehi. This looks promising. Now this could be a chance. Now the a header! It's bounced back off the post. Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Semenyo. And Cherki. And it's O'Reilly. Here's Doku. And this is Bernardo Silva. That's a sharp pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gehi. Rodri. And it's Rodri. Oh, good spread. Space for him to turn and look. Now it's Semenyo. Semenyo! Caught offside that time. Haaland driving forward, a man on a mission. Now it's Haaland. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Doku. takes a shot! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cherki. 15 minutes till half-time. Kusanov. Semenyo looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Doku. Doku. Semenyo! And he steered it beyond the post. Subimendi. Now White. Madueke. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Doku. And it's Rodri. This is a promising build-up. And it's O'Reilly. And Cherki. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great chance! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Subimendi. Gabriel. Now Subimendi. Madueke. That is good alertness. Matheus Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, terrific save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. He's on it, can he get away? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Gehi can clear it away. Now that's well seen too. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Martinelli. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, crack. And the shot! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Martinelli clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Yehi. And it's O'Reilly. Rodri. Here's Doku. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Gyökeres.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Semenyo. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Madueke. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. 5 minutes till the break. Doku. Played with finesse. Haaland is onto this. Havertz looking understandably energised after his goal. Madueke. Now it's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball! Madueke. Now Saliba. Havertz. And it's played forward. Gyökeres! Madueke with the short one. Quality ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He's looking wide. And it's O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Now it's Doku. Nicely shaped ball. It's a goal kick. White. And here's Madueke.
Added time.
Bernardo Silva. And it's O'Reilly. Doku. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Semenyo. Madueke. Havertz. And it's White. Shot could be on. There's the shot! Rodri. That has been cut short. Madueke. Looking to play him in. Shoots! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Kusanov attempts a clearance. Haaland. And it's Hop. Gyökeres touches it back to Havertz. Doku is the guilty party there. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. It's a throw-in, so we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Madueke. Terrific effort! No, got right underneath it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Martinelli. Bullish header! He's put it wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Thinks about the shot. Haaland! Oh, and he's following up! And that's wide.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Oh, good-looking ball. Gyökeres. And Madueke. O'Reilly. Doku. Now it's Haaland. And it's O'Reilly. Here's Haaland. Doku. There they go, hunting in packs. Played out to the left flank. Can he finish? And he couldn't keep it down.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Not the most accurate pass. Rice. Now it's Martinelli. It's come to nothing. Rodri. Haaland. O'Reilly. Gabriel cuts it out. Played out towards the right wing. Gyökeres. And here's Havertz. Picked out, tries a shot! He's got a goal! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
After 53 minutes is number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Arsenal still making a fight of this. Ball is over the line. Kusanov cuts out the pass. Semenyo. O'Reilly. And it's Rodri. Gehi. And Cherki. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And Gehi. O'Reilly receives it in a wide position. Havertz. Martinelli. Played into space. That's the keeper's ball. Cherki is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Can he get away here? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Spread to the right. That is lovely. Chance! And he's lifted it over. Subimendi. Lewis Skelly. To Havertz. Foot in. And this is Bernardo Silva. Looking for the run. Matches Nunes. Looking to hit the byline here. Good read, needed to be. Madueke. White. And Madueke. Havertz. Madueke. Impressive job. Off the post. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And he's there to get it away. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Nicely spread. And here's Madueke. Cherki. It's Bernardo Silva. Distributed tidily. Now it's Semenyo. Cherki. So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And it's Rodri. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. O'Reilly. Gehi. And it's Nunes. That's a good ball out wide. Semenyo. Martinelli. To Havertz. Tries one from range. And that's off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Rodri. Kusanov. Rodri. And it's slung out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gyökeres. To Martinelli. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Semenyo. Now it's Haaland. Over to the right flank. Matches Nunes, gets into a good position. Haaland. White. Rice. Subimendi. And it's Rice. Now White. Gabriel. And the finish! Oh, off the bar! And that was very necessary. Madueke plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. O'Reilly. Now it's Doku. Can he get it through? Not a hint of offside here. Played in. Rice. To Havertz. Martinelli. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rice. And Madueke. That's very neat. And a chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Rice kept his eye on it, and he's there. Havertz. Now it's Martinelli. Rodri does well to get it back. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gyökeres. Played out towards the right wing. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. O'Reilly. Cherki. Matches Nunes has created one goal already. Opts for safety. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. He'll try from distance! So their fourth corner of the game. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Shot at goal! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Martinelli. Semenyo. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Oh, good spread. Matches Nunes, picks it up out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Havertz. That has not gone well. Now it's Doku. That's a good ball out wide. Matches Nunes, picks it up out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Bernardo Silva! No, that's just wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
White. Havertz. He's going for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And it's Nunez. Now, can they get him away? And the ball is out of play. Subimendi. To Havertz. And it's made it, and he shoots! It's a loose ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bernardo Silva. That ball looks a good one. And the shot! And a neat finish! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 11, Doku.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Chance for a shot! And again! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rodri. And it's O'Reilly. Spread out to the left. Now it's Doku. And he's gone backward here. He's had a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that. Subimendi. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Madueke. Arsenal with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Madueke goes short. Delivers with whip. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli. And the shot! Martinelli out of this world! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Gehi. Cherki. And it's Rodri. Here's Doku. And it's Bernardo Silva. That is a brilliant interception. Saliba. Doku. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's having a hit! Wonderful from Bernardo Silva! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Gabriel. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's in a great position here. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's having a go! Keeper is right behind it. Rice. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
4 added minutes
To
has
a
been
minimum
indicated.
of 4 minutes additional time. He's played it back. That's a cute ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Plays it. Chance, surely! Oh, good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 11.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every...
Goes for a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. He's put his foot right through that one. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Bernardo Silva, nicely spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that was vital. Havertz. And Madueke. Havertz. Cherki. He's looking wide. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Doku. Big chance! And I think... Gyökeres. Gyökeres touches it back to Havertz. Doku is the guilty party there. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. It's a throw-in. That build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is a friendly. He leaps for it! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Matheus Nunes. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Kusanov. Rodri. And it's Nunez. Now Semenyo. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Haaland! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
After 4 minutes is...
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So, a breakthrough already. Martinelli. Cherki. Haaland. Bernardo Silva gets a foot in here. Gehi. Here's Rodri. And it's O'Reilly. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, and it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Goal scorer for Arsenal after 7 minutes.
Martinelli at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Ball's gone out of play. Martinelli. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Doku. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Haaland! He's scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Bernardo Silva. Semenyo. Doku. Chance! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Spread it left.
Gyökeres clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Doku. Cherki. Spread to the right. He's found space here. Subimendi. To Havertz. Now it's Doku. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Cherki! And he's following up!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And here's Madueke. Hoisted in. That is a brilliant interception. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Haaland is flagged offside. Gabriel. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Doku tries a cross. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Gyökeres.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Cherki. Now it's Semenyo. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened.
He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Saliba does really well there, he is strong. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a sharp pass. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. Doku is onto this. Big chance! Just wouldn't stay down for him. Subimendi. Gyökeres. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. O'Reilly. Cherki. Oh, good spread. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rice. Havertz. Tries one from range. And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Havertz really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Semenyo. They played for Matheus Nunes. And it's Rodri. Spread out to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Semenyo! Final touch was poor. That's going wide left. Threads one in. That's an excellent interception. Madueke. Subimendi. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And Gabriel. Rice. To Martinelli. Bernardo Silva, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yehi. Kusanov. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's destined for the flank. Doku. Madueke did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lewis Skelly has the space to scheme. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Bernardo Silva. Now Semenyo. Rodri. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And he hits the net. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Nunes. And that's been drilled in. And that's the keeper's ball. Subimendi. To Martinelli. He'll try from distance! And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bernardo Silva. It's a pretty loose pass. He is just caressing the ball. White receives it in a good position here. Semenyo. Cherki. And it's Nunez. Now Semenyo. Gyökeres. Havertz. Semenyo. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Cherki. Cherki will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gabriel Martinelli. And here's Havertz. Martinelli. There's the delivery. Good read, needed to be. Rodri. And Kusanov. O'Reilly. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's a good ball out wide. Now Semenyo. That's tidy. Semenyo. Matches Nunez. Gets into a good position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Havertz. Somewhat off target. Rodri. Doku. Madueke wins the duel this time. Rodri. Stood up well to him there. Good ball, good take. Gehi calmly anticipates. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Havertz. Not the most accurate pass. Matches Nunez. Here's Doku. That'll be a throw-in. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Well, that has not gone well. Havertz. Now it's Madueke. No luck with that dink over the top. Cherki. O'Reilly, given the lift of his goal. Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. No, that's been intercepted. Martinelli. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Now it's Martinelli. Cherki. Goes looking wide. Doku has it in a wide position. Cherki! Havertz. Gyökeres. Plays a sharp little ball here. Caught offside that time. Kusanov. Semenyo. Semenyo at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Semenyo. Martinelli. And it's Rice. To Havertz. Gyökeres. Now it's Madueke. Knocks it out wide. Goes for the shot! And it's been taken short. Great vision. And now they can spring out of defence. Lewis Skelly. For Martinelli. And it's Lewis Skelly. And he whips in across. That's really well cleared.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. O'Reilly. And Cherki. And it's Bernardo Silva. Here's Doku. Now it's Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. And this is Bernardo Silva. Shot at goal! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Over to the right flank. Martinelli. Oh, that's well spotted. Semenyo. Cherki. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Backward it goes. Cherki. Cherki! In he goes again! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And Havertz. Gyökeres. Gyökeres touches it back. To Havertz. Doku is the guilty party there. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. It's a throw-in. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Semenyo. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Kusanov. Bernardo Silva. Now Semenyo. Matches Nunes. Receives it in a wide position. Tries to pass it through. And he's gone backward here. Semenyo picks it up out wide. And this is Bernardo Silva. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Bernardo Silva. Into the channel. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rice. Martinelli. Havertz. He's having a pop! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, crossbar! And he can't find the net.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
This might spell danger. Rodri.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
And he shoots! It's a goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Gabriel. And it's Rice. He shifted it to the flank. Martinelli. Good driving run. And the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And the shot! Well taken goal.
Well, winning the ball back that high up the pitch obviously reduces the distance from goal, and it was his pressure that forced the mistake.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 53 minutes is number 11,
Gabriel Martinelli.
Arsenal still making a fight of this. Gyökeres. Now Subimendi. Distributed tidily. Yehi. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Nunez. Havertz. Subimendi. Played out to the left flank. Semenyo. Bernardo Silva. And Kusanov. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a great pick out. Gyökeres. He's through on goal here. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
And here's Nunez. And this is Bernardo Silva. Great chance! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Subimendi. And it's White. That pass isn't the best. And it's Bernardo Silva looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's all alone. Havertz. Martinelli. Cherki. That's going wide left. And that's a throw-in. Gabriel. To Havertz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! And no mistake. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
number 11.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Out towards the flank. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Gabriel. Saliba. Added Subimendi. Doku. And it's made its way to him. That has been slung wide. He's on it. Can he get away? He's had a shot! Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Martinelli. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri. And Cherki. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Semenyo in acres of space out wide. Haaland! No, it's wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Subimendi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bernardo Silva. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Bernardo Silva. Now it's Doku. Takes a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
So, third corner of the game. Semenyo. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, this looks sharp. Gyökeres stood his ground strongly. Doku. Matheus Nunes. And Kusanov. And it's Nunez. Matheus Nunes. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rice. Havertz. And here's Martinelli. That's a delicate pass. And he thumps it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Rice. This looks promising. Oh, shooting chance! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Rodri. Now it's Doku.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's rising! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 20, Bernardo Silva.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Martinelli. Bernardo Silva. Kusanov. And Gehi. Who's looking wide. And it's Nunez. Now it's Semenyo. And Cherki. Rodri. Matheus Nunes. Now Semenyo.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Saliba. Madueke. To Havertz. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Rodri. Gehi. Cherki. Spread it left. And it's O'Reilly. Here's Rodri. Oh, good spread. Semenyo. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva to it. And the finish! And that has faded wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Lewis Skelly. And Gabriel. Subimendi. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's Bernardo Silva. Doku. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Rodri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Saliba. Now White. Havertz. Now it's Madueke. He's having a hit! O'Reilly. And it's Rodri. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Bernardo Silva. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! And he's missed it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rice. Martinelli. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Opts for safety. Matheus Nunes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. And it's Nunez. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Semenyo. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Madueke. Now it's Havertz. He'll try from distance! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Arsenal are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Takes aim and crosses. Raya deals with that nice and simple. Madueke. White. Madueke. He's in a great position here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Donnarumma. And he's being shifted off it. Gyökeres. Shoots! Oh, impressive strike.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, he's having a go! And that has flown over.
Arsenal are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Picked out brilliant shot, surely! And that's a tidy finish. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 11,
Gabriel Martinez.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. At least that has given their people something to smile about. That'll be a throw. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, important interception. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And Kusanov. Rodri. Kusanov. Now it's Haaland. Distributed tidily. Nicely weighted ball. Zubimendi. Madueke. Gyökeres. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He won't be happy with that one. Chance for a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that. Bernardo Silva. Gehi.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Nunez. Now it's Semenyo. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Zubimendi. Now White. Gyökeres. Oh, that's a key interception. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Cherki. Here's Rodri. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Doku. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rice. That is good alertness. Rodri. O'Reilly. Cherki. Matheus Nunes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bernardo Silva. That is ended up in no man's land. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Spread to the right. Martinelli. Well, that has not gone well. Rodri. O'Reilly. That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Havertz. That's Gyökeres. Gyökeres touches it back to Havertz. Doku is the guilty party there. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. It's a throw-in. Their manner, but in the ultimate show of one-upness. Crossed into the middle. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels that way.
Yes, so while these boys are going to approach this game with their professional hats on, circumstances will extract the aggression.
We're up and running then. Madueke. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I just get the feeling that this could all rest on how much the team can get out of this fella, Martinelli. When he's on it, he's very sharp, very alert at putting pressure on his opponents, and he has explosive pace to get behind any defence. A real handful and a troublemaker.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Chance! There it is! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. Semenyo. He's having a shot! Bernardo Silva. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's on it, can he get away? And he shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Can he stop it going? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Good ball, and the finish! Not a bad try by any means.
Semenyo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Subimendi. And it's White. Havertz. That has been cut short. Now it's Semenyo. Spread out to the left. Haaland! Header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Semenyo. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Martinelli. The defender is not giving up on this. Rodri. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Semenyo. Gabriel. And Lewis Skelly. Havertz. And there's a searching pass. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. This is a promising build-up. Great vision. Haaland! Caught offside that time. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Madueke. Gyökeres. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bernardo Silva. And that's going wide left. Bernardo Silva is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a promising position. And the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
What a throw in. Cherki. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for options for movement. Madueke. Doku. And it's Rodri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Haaland! Oh, cracking effort.
Haaland certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Lewis Skelly. Now Subimendi. Havertz. Rodri. He's looking wide. Now it's Doku. Looking to play him in. Drives it in. Oh, great header! Gabriel can clear it away. And it's Rodri. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Jackie. Shapes to shoot! Rice. And Madueke. Havertz. Havertz tries a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Martinelli. Havertz. Gyökeres. Oh, he's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Semenyo. And it's O'Reilly. Now it's Doku. And Cherki.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Subimendi. Gently done. Havertz. Is there any support? And a chance! And there's a goal! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Arsenal, after 22 minutes, is number 11,
Gabriel Martinelli.
Arsenal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal are level. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, He took his time and he put it where very few can.
Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Doku. Ambitious ball here. And that's an errant pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saliba. And here's Madueke. Havertz. Havertz. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 29, Kai Havertz.
Arsenal have their lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Saliba. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. To Martinelli. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Manchester really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rodri. Doku. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Gyökeres. Now it's Madwig. He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Madueke clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Space for him to turn and look. It's a... and the shot! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Bernardo Silva, and it's Rodri. Matheus Nunes. Now Semenyo. Now it's Haaland. Zubimendi. Gyökeres. And Madueke. Rice. And here's Havertz. Oh, that's a key interception. Semenyo. And it's Rodri. Doku. Threads one in. Haaland shoots! And a neat finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Havertz. And that could well leave a mark. It is a corner. And it's been taken short. And it's played in. Terrific effort! It's hit the crossbar. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played in again. Oh, well played. Semenyo. Matheus Nunes. Here's Doku. And it's O'Reilly. Now it's Doku. Takes on his marker. Now it's Haaland. Tries one from range. Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Semenyo. Now that looks a decent ball. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's a pretty loose pass. Doku. Bernardo Silva. And it's O'Reilly. Doku. Bernardo Silva. And it's O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Rice. To Havertz. Martinelli. To Havertz. Semenyo wins the duel this time. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Havertz. He'll try from distance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And it's a corner. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's played. Great chance! Oh, good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Kusanov. Bernardo Silva. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Doku. That'll be a throw. Rice. And it's Rice. And Gabriel. He's had a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Martinelli clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Matheus Nunes. Semenyo. And Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Semenyo. Oh, super find. And this is Bernardo Silva. Towering header! It's a goal! And they're back in front! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 10.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Lewis Skelly.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added Subimendi. Havertz. And here's Martinelli. Steaming on goalwards. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Havertz. Yehi. Now O'Reilly. Doku. And Cherki aims beyond the defence. Doku gets into a good position. And this is Bernardo Silva. Opts to... There's the shot! Martinelli. And it's Rice. O'Reilly makes the interception. And it's O'Reilly. Can he get on the end of... Takes a shot! Off the post! Oh, that is a fair try. Gyökeres. Gyökeres touches it back to Havertz. Doku is the guilty party there. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. It's a throw-in. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. O'Reilly is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Madueke. And the shot! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Subimendi. Havertz. Foot in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
O'Reilly looking for a runner. Now it's Doku. And he was quick to react. White. And Madueke bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now this could be a chance. Saliba. And it's Lewis Skelly. To Martinelli. Could move up a gear here. And that is a little undercooked. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Doku in acres of space out wide. Bernardo Silva! They want to be quick to recover this. Has another go!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Rice. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Haaland is onto this. Gyökeres. Over to the right flank. Madueke. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. O'Reilly, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Havertz, good strong midfield running here. Mathias Nunes. Semenyo. And Cherki. Semenyo. O'Reilly. And it's O'Reilly. Ball played for Mathias Nunes. Semenyo. Tries to pass it through. Mathias Nunes has the space to scheme. Cross from Mathias Nunes. Madueke. To Havertz. Gyökeres looking to add to his goal. Madueke stood his ground strongly. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Guehi. Haaland being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Doku picks it up out wide. Decent chance! And no mistake! That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off
After
beautifully.
57 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And this is Bernardo Silva. And this is Bernardo Silva. Goes for a shot! Rice.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
White. Saliba. Bernardo Silva did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Knocks it into space. Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So now the difference is 3.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Tries to play it through. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Nicely spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Zubimendi. To Havertz. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Havertz. And it's Lewis Skelly for Rice. Havertz. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Cherky could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Now it's crossed into a header! And he hits the net! This day